I've allowed these aquatic plants to spread that much that they've overtook the whole waterfall, and the pond's beginning to lose a bit of water, so I'm going to thin them down, move them off the waterfall, but I'll leave this side as they are. I've cleared that off the waterfall and it's virtually filled. Well, it's half filled with brown bin, and the root, that will have virtually filled the waterfall. And that's only one root, there's about 4 like that, acting as a bog filter, but it was making the waterfall lose water and the pond level was dropping, so it had to be sorted. Get it? There's a dragonfly, a small dragonfly, I think it's a dragonfly, not a damselfly, just landed on the tip of a branch just next to this backy shower. If I can focus in, not a good picture, but it shows there's a lot of natural activity around the pond. It's a nice evening round the pond. I've just been throwing the ball for Roxy and a dragonfly started hovering about, and it's just landed on one of the pot plants. Absolutely beautiful. Blue, black and yellow. It's just sitting there. Sitting there in the evening sunshine. Gone. After I posted my last video, somebody commented that this was the biggest natural pond that they'd seen on YouTube and in a garden, and could I explain more? Well, it's natural looking, but it can't be totally natural because it needs obviously filters, or I wouldn't be able to keep this amount of koi in it. So I'll just give a quick overview of the filters. I've opened this lid to the filter pit. I'll just turn the pump off because this filter pit is an ecosystem in itself. What we've got is the bottom drain pipe coming through to this Cetus sieve. The pump sucks the water from the bottom drain, it goes through the Cetus sieve, through that big UV filter, and then it splits and goes through these two Oasis pressure filters, which have both got UVs on them as well. You can see the little blue lights. And then in turn, the two pipes that come from that go up to another filtration system at the back, which I'll show you in a minute, because I've turned the pumps off and you can see all the midge fly larvae, which in turn, when hatch, they attract spiders to build webs down here to catch them as they hatch. The darkness and dampness also attracts slugs, which attract frogs, and frequently I see frogs in the bottom of here that have come into the filter pit to eat the slugs. So I'll just turn the pump back on and take you up to the other filters. So up here we've got two Tempest up filters, so that, remember, the pipe splits into two, goes through the pressure filters, then one pipe goes to this Tempest, the other pipe goes to the other Tempest, and it's filtered through these beads. The pipes then come from the Tempest and into this backy shower, which is another ecosystem, because that is volcanic rock in the top two and the rest are full of pumice stones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tier at each side. The pipe, they're well hidden with plastic ivy that blends in with all the natural ivy, but the pipe from one of the backy showers feeds into the waterfall, and the pipe from the other comes out of the side of the rockwork. Switchley Natural Pond, it's got to have filtration, but the way I've got it to look natural, you'll see a lot of ponds where the liner comes out of the water and they place rocks on top of the liner. You can see the liner, it looks a bit unsightly and doesn't look natural at all. But what we did is built a concrete shelf, and these rocks are sitting on top of the liner. I've just done a quick diagram. So if you look at these are the rocks, that's the water surface, and the blue line is the liner. That's the bottom drain going to the filters. So we built a concrete shelf here with the steel bar to reinforce it all the way around to take the weight of the rocks. We put the liner in under the shelf, so when we concreted the rocks on top of it, the water level comes halfway up the rocks, you can't see the liner, and the pond looks totally natural. So I hope that answers your question, the person that asked for further details. Thanks for watching Pomfret's Pond.